You said I was the only one. No one likes me.
I play non-copyrighted music. You see, like all the music I use in my intros and my outros and like in background music for my videos, it's non-copyrighted music. You can get it on YouTube. NCS they called, non-copyright sounds. No copyright sounds. They basically buy music. Any one of us. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm muting you guys. GG's. Good luck.
Go. Come boys, join.
You know, John, even if you make like a beat, I'll join on Brad.
No, you guys need to join on us.
Even if you make like a beat that's copyrighted, they can still get you on that. Like if you sing the Jingle Bells or some shit, they'll still get you.
Yeah, they'll still do it.
Who's Saw? Oh, I remember Saw. He's pretty good.
Alright, boys.
Just the...
So hold on, I'm just muting myself. I'm muting you guys. John, just send me a message on WhatsApp to say if you can hear me or not. Just hold on. Coalition, eh? You wanna play Coalition? No, they asked me now. They asked me now what side do we want, so I'm picking Coalition. I chose Coalition for you guys. Yeah. Okay, I'm muting you guys. Good luck, boys. John, you can't hear me, ne? Okay, are you guys ready? Everyone needs to just join so we can start. We have like 4 minutes. We're far from having our games broadcasted by them. We need to be in semis, quarters and semis. We're not there yet. Game 4 and 5, yes, game 4 and 5. Please come, it's with 4 minutes. Alright boys, I'm going to in-game chat. I'll see you guys. Good luck. Tutla.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Shaq?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. I just need to tell.
Give me 2 minutes, I'm coming now.
What's happening with Brad? Oh, okay. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back
Hi,
to the
guys.
stream. This is my dear friend, Mr. Tutla. It's gonna be. He's just here with me.
Chilling, vibing.
Chilling, vibing. Our game against XOne Esports. This is round 3 of the losers bracket. First HP is at Ramaza. This game can go anywhere. What are your predictions, Tutla?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm hoping for the win. For the team. You know which team?
100%.
My team, basically.
100%.
Now we're gonna chill.
But it can go anyway, like I was saying. Let's go, Tristan. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. It can really go anyway, because like you can. Oh, shit, I need to. It can go anyway. So we have Rendes, we have Pendragon on coalition side. XOne already got their first blood. Lowski with a 2-piece on Sleepy and Primo. Jean gets the kill on Saw, but it's just going for the team in red. Tutla, if you were here, you'd see it's like XOne is just inserting their dominance like from the get-go. From the get-go.
Don't worry, Pendragon will pick it up sooner or later.
I just feel like this is a very good team for Pendragon to play. I just feel like it's a very good team. Yeah, I think it's a good team because XOne is a very, very strong team. They hold a title in the community of how good they are. See, now we just spawned out. The Rendes, they weren't holding the spawns like they were supposed to, but we have Saw getting a kill on Breezy, Lowski getting kill on Sleep, Saw with another kill on Jean. That's a 2-piece for Saw. Someone needs to shut Saw down, otherwise Saw is just gonna go on it. Breezy takes out Lowski. Primo on Mr. Ritty. But Theo gets a kill on Rendes on the hill. The heal goes in the way of XOne. It's not looking good so far. So 2 heals in a row, basically. XOne has been dominating so early in the game. They want to make sure that Pendragon knows who they are. And unfortunately, Saw gets a TK on Theo. Unfortunately. But he gets a kill on Primo with a nade. Saw gets another kill on Rendes. They just completely wiping Pendragon out. They preventing Pendragon from getting into that hill. So the smartest thing to do for Pendragon right now is for them to go all the way back into their spawn. Not into the spawn, going to P3, set up for next. It's the only thing because they cannot break this hill. XOne has set up so well, but Rene stops Ritty on the rotation. Theo gets a kill on Sleepy, but Jean also takes Theo out. No. Rendes is just... Adrian is just annihilating. Primo gets a trade for Rendes. If Pendragon can hold this hill, this entire hill, they would have caught up in points, but it all depends on how well they play as a team and how well they come as a team. Are you watching the stream, Tutla?
I'm not in the Pendragon stream as yet. I'm just keeping an eye on this White Rabbit Gaming vs INV stream. It's quite tight for round 5.
Is that are they strong? They're both strong teams. Primo gets killed by CU. Saw gets a 2-piece on Rennes and Jean, bro. You need to see this. XOne is dominating already.
If you're not watching the White Rabbit Gaming vs INV stream, it's a map 5, round 7, 3-3. Hopefully we see around 11.
Yeah. But if you look at the bracket for the teams that's competing, 20 teams in this tournament, and I think every team has earned their right to play. Every team
has. Basically, the top 5, the top 10 team. Well, it's a fight for who's gonna be the top 10 teams in the country at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, agreed, 100%. Right now, XOne is sitting on 122 points. Pendragon is on 31. XOne is absolutely dominating. Rizzy, aka Mr. Ritty himself, the king, is on a 3-piece, on a 3-kill streak. He got 3 kills in that hill. Lowski with a 2-piece. They're just keeping Pendragon out of the hill. They're not slaying out, they're not pushing too far in. They're setting up well. And I've been speaking Rennes for this entire game. Let me go on to Jean, see what Jean's doing. Jean is not having a good game. He's going 3 for 13. Breezy is going 3 for 14. Sleepy 6 for 14. And Primo 7 for 13. Rennes is the only one here pulling some weight here. They need to make sure that the entire team pulls their weight if they're going to make a comeback in this hill. It's just dominating. XOne is dominating. They are holding each hill predominantly, and like Pendragon can't break it. Look at that kill feed, he's going in the way of the team in red. Well, it's actually team white and purple, but you know, for the sake of the allegiance, it's red. Jean gets killed bottom plat because Rizzy gave a call out to Adrian. Sleepy gets a kill on Adrian. Theo gets a kill on Sleepy. It's like trades going in and out. It's just gunfights left, right, and center. XOne knows that they need to make sure they're close to their teammates to get that trades in. Lowski with a 2-piece. Saw with a 2-piece. Oh wait, Saw just TK'd his own teammate. Lowski with another 2-piece on Renders and Jean. Primo gets a TK on Breezy. Like all these TKs, it's flowing around the map. It's like if Pendragon doesn't change their pace right now, they're not going to make a comeback. It's 46 for Pendragon so far, 191 and counting for XOne. XOne is absolutely dominating this map. Absolutely. Hands down. That's why I said this is a really good team for Pendragon to play. Jean is looking for the kill, but he can't find anyone. Let's go over to Breezy. Breezy gets a kill on XOne. Saw on the rotation. Adrian kills Jean when Jean was looking for a player to kill. Rendez kills Ritty. See, it's like a constant fight. Rendez gets a 2-piece. That's Saw down. Lowski kills Sleepy. Breezy tries to get a trade for Sleepy, and he gets the trade. Lowski is down. Rizzy on there to get the trade for Lowski. Adrian is absolutely dominating. If you look at the scores on XOne side, Adrian is going 15 for 7. Ritty is going 15 for 12. Saw is going 19 for 10. Theo is going 20 for 7. And Lowski is going 23 for 8 so far. And it's, wow, it's just absolutely insane. XOne is absolutely dominating this map. There's nothing more that can be said. You can see it yourself, guys. You can see it yourself. Even if you look at the positioning, bird's eye view. Let's go over to XOne and just look at that. Look how well they are set up. They make sure they have every nook and cranny covered just in case. And unfortunately, Pendragon loses this map. What a game. Pendragon 46, XOne 250. This is
surprising.
If Pendragon doesn't get a wake up call now, they need to make sure they fight back in the SND in the Dom in order to show.
It's an Arc of Peak SND, and Pendragon's quite strong on the Arc of Peak SND.
They're quite strong, but it all depends on X. All depends on how the game is going. You know what I mean? It's just about their teamwork,
so
their team cohesion.
line, every team is gonna give it its all.
Exactly. Like all the teams are coming in 110%, 120, others 150, just because of how they were practicing and how they were playing.
Teams are busy pulling out reverse sweeps out of nowhere, out of their pockets in these games.
Imagine that, like it's such a close, like the reason why this tournament is good for all the teams that's competing, just because each team can see what they're up against, you know. So when they prep for it, they know how to prep, how to get them, how to set up, how to improve the team's chemistry. I mean, if you, like, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching the stream, you can see how well XOne's chemistry and their cohesion, they knew where to get the trades, how fast to react. Teams just need to make sure that they pull their weight in doing that. If they can do that, they can make a stand, they can fight back. So that's what Pendragon needs to do now. They need to make sure in this SND they have each other's backs. They have flank cover maybe.
You there quickly. INV pulled off the reverse sweep and they won the last SND 6-3.
6-3 bro. I would expect nothing less from a team of that caliber though.
They played well. GG's
Like,
to INV.
Like you have teams fighting for the top 10 team spot in the country, you know what I mean?
INV wants to fight for the first spot.
INV wants to get that first spot, and if they pull it through, they can.
I will be joining you on the stream now.
So we're going into our second map for this match, for round 3, and that is SND on Arcloft Peak. Now for those of you who have been watching the stream for the past few games, you guys have seen Pendragon knows their way around Arcloft Peak. Their map awareness, their map knowledge, they know They know how to play it.
It's
But
Sleepy, eh? Sleepy is the guy to watch in this match.
Sleepy is the guy to watch for Orklov, eh? This is one of his strongest maps. I mean, you've seen it in the scrums, you've seen it against other teams you've played, you've seen it in
You've seen
yesterday's
it
tourney.
against Estra.
So let's just... So we have Breezy with the bomb. Obviously, he's the OBJ player, so he's going to be getting the bomb. But let's see what Pendragon pulls off next. We have Sleepy setting up with his AR, and he gets hit marked. Oh my goodness. If Rizzy was 1% more accurate, that would have been a kill for XOne. We have Jean setting up mid-map, trying to get that mid-control. Rendez gets killed by Rizzy with a sniper. I'm not sure Rendez listened to their call out, but Jean evens it out and gets a kill mid-map against Theo. That was well played by Jean. Jean is very good at his mid-map control. He's the player to watch out when it comes to
Primo
controlling
watching
the
those
mid-map.
angles with the sniper.
Primo, first starts, if you look at how Primo starts, he starts off, oh my goodness, he starts off deep trenches. Saw takes Primo out, Rizzy snipes Jean out of top grannies, Saw gets another piece on Breezy. It's just Sleepy alive, and Sleepy
You know,
gets
that
killed.
Flank, someone needed to watch that flank around. Well, not the flank around, the deep trenches.
Round 1 goes to XOne. XOne, I must say, they are extremely on form. Like, I've seen XOne play, I've never, not once doubted their skill. They practice, they scrum every day. They make sure they put in that effort, that time and effort to make sure that when they come to the tournaments, they come in 100%, 110%. Now let's see, we have round 2 with Pendragon defending and XOne attacking. Theo has picked up the bomb. I wonder how XOne are gonna play this. We all know A is the most preferred bomb site to plant on Arklov Peak, but you know, as of late, people are choosing B bomb just
People
because
are
it's the
choosing
most
B-bomb
uncommon. It's most
more.
uncommon.
People are choosing B-bomb more often lately. Like if you've been watching the past games, there's been a lot of B-bomb pushes.
There have been, and Rendez gets that first kill for Pendragon on Lowski. One deep trenches. Will Prima get a kill? We don't know. They know
It just
Rendez
really
is there.
depends on how the team wants to play. If they want to go fast-paced, a lot of gunfights, they go to B-bomb.
100%.
They want to play it slow and take their time, it's A-bomb.
100%. Saw took Prima out deep trenches. Breezy got the kill. Breezy got a 2-piece on both Rizzy and Theo. Saw gets that kill on Breezy. On Breezy. Why am I saying Breezy? It's Breezy. My goodness.
Breezy.
It's now a 3v2, but XOne still has to plant the bomb. If Pendragon plays it carefully, they can prevent them. Bomb has been dropped right in front of A. We have Rendez watching deep trenches, trying to get that kill. Rendez takes Saw out. Well done on that, and the anticipation. Adrian was given the call out, and my goodness, they just... It's done. It's done. Round 2 goes to Pendragon. Look at that. Rendez gave the call out. Sleepy knew exactly where he was. Sleepy waited for him to push, anticipated, and got that kill for him. See what I'm talking about? It's chemistry. If they know there's one guy left or two guys left, you have to stay close to where they may be so that they don't like just flank it out and just wipe the team up from the back, because that's what happens. If there's one or two guys left, the trades are really important. That's what the teams need to do. They need to realize trades are extremely important, especially in SND.
Because as soon as you're man down, it's problems.
It's big problems. That sets the momentum. Whichever team gets the first pick, that sets the pace for the team that got the first pick. We have Breezy setting up. Sleepy gets killed by a nade from Lowski. That was a brilliant nade by Lowski. Breezy decides to throw, but there's a trophy set up. Primo gets a pick on Rizzy, so now it's a 4v4. Jean trying to still maintain that mid-map control. Can he get a pick off mid-map? We are not too sure. He may be able to, because Jean always ends up getting that first pick before the second guy takes him out. But you see, if you look at cross map, there's someone set up there. Jean has seen him. Saw gets that kill on Breezy. Saw gets a 2-piece on Primo. It's now 2v4.
Doesn't look like Jean knows the
Saw
guys.
got the 3-piece, and the entire team gets just wiped out. Saw with that 3-piece. Saw was the game changer for this round. I mean, they got that 3-piece on him. And as soon as he knew, because imagine now, you're getting that 3-piece, so you get that information from A-bomb. If you take out 3 people and you don't see anyone or anybody else there, there's only 2 places you can suspect them. They're either pushing through graveyard or they actually set up mid-map. And 9 out of 10 times they set up mid-map. And that's what what happened now? Adrian anticipated Jean to be mid-map. That's why Adrian pushed up grannies. And he got that kill on Jean there. Breeze starts off with Primo trophy down in front of A. It's crucial. We have Primo sitting up top of hill, trying to get that first crucial pick for the team. Let's go over to Primo. Primo, can you get it? No. They know we sit up there, so they jumped all the way into the trenches. But we have Rendes laying down deep trenches, trying to see if he can get a pick off there. But Rizzy anticipates him and snipes him. Yo, what was that? Did you see that? That was just something else. Jean is still trying to maintain B, but I'm sure the teammates gave him a call out that they're pushing A. Breezy gets a kill on Saw, but Theo gets a trade for Breezy, or for Saw. So now it's a 3v4. Lowski kills Primo. Now it's a 2v4. They're planting the bomb. If they get their bomb planted down, it's crucial for them, because then all they have to do is play for time. And they know it's a 2v4. What's Sleepy doing? Sleepy's slowly creeping up. He gets that first pick on Theo. Now it's a 3v2. Can Jean still maintain? Can Jean and Sleepy pull it off? Can he pull it off? Unfortunately not.
Oh, Sleepy with this.
But I mean, you have to be more. This is where map awareness comes into play. You kill one, you know. If you kill one and they've already planted the bomb, you know one is definitely going to flank, because they know there's only two guys sitting back waiting for you guys to push. So if you know, or if you anticipate someone maybe coming from the flank, that kill, Jean may have gotten that flank kill, but then it was just too late on that response there. Let's go over to Jean here. Jean always going to his spot in mid-map, trying to maintain mid-map control. But instead of going upstairs, he's going to go down to the bottom of Granny's. Primo is playing extremely aggressive. Look at this. Primo gets his first pick. He's playing extremely aggressive. He's pushing deep trenches. I know Saul gave their call out. If you look there, Rizzy is pushing slowly in. He's trying to check. He's going to get sniped. He gets naded by Lowski. Fortunately, they should have anticipated it. Lowski gets a second kill on Breezy. That's a 2-piece for Lowski. Someone shut this man down. Lowski's going 4 for 1. Someone needs to shut this man down. He's not playing no games. Redis gets the kill deep trenches. Now it's a 3v3. And that was just enough time for Sleepy to grab the bomb. Sleepy's going all the way to B to see if he can plant B. But XOne has anticipated that they're going to be set. There's someone probably flanked to B. So now we can only hope that something happens, a miracle happens. Now we have Adrian here. Adrian, oh my gosh. Adrian just peeked that window and he got the kill on Sleepy. I must say the team cohesion with XOne is extremely on point. Like the chemistry is extremely on point. They know exactly where to look for the trades, for the kills. They know exactly where to anticipate. I mean, Adrian could have went into top grannies, went down from the staircase, and still maybe even gotten the pick there, but he decided to push because he felt that Sleepy was going to push to the window to sit in the corner, because that's a very, very common spot to sit.
Honestly, my opinion against this XOne is quick plants and bomb watching. Smoke through broken, get the bomb down, push back. Watch flank and watch bomb.
But if you look how Pendragon are playing right now, they're playing a bit scared. They're waiting for XOne to push up. They're waiting to get the first pick on XOne, and that's what's happening. And it's a B push. It's a B push, ladies and gentlemen. It is a B push. We have Sleepy moving over to help Jean. Jean got naded, so now they know Jean is top grannies. It's a full B push. The whole team is full stacking B. Look at the bottom. Just look below. We have Theo on the bomb. We have Renus trying to get a pick off mid-map because Saw is laying down mid-map by tanks. Rizzy gets a kill on Breezy. It's 4v1. Primo gets a kill on Saw. Jean gets the second kill on Theo. So now it is a 4v3. Can Renus get this kill? Renus gets the third piece, but Jean also gets taken out by Lowski. Sleepy takes out Rizzy. So now it is a 3v1. All they have to do is play for time because they have to plant. I mean, Rennes heard him. Rennes DTI him. Just have to play for time. They just have to play for time.
Oh, Rendes.
Play for time. Push him. He's gonna start planting. Yeah, he's gonna plant the bomb. Primo's the only one. Primo, luckily, makes it in time to get the bomb planter off that plant. Well done to Primo there. It was a very risky play.
Lowski almost clutched up there with him.
He almost did, and if he actually left the bomb down to turn on Primo, that would have been game down. 100%. Well done, Primo there. Primo pulling through, even as the team sniper, he was pulling through there to get that pick. Primo with the clutch, agreed, Mr. Pillay. He has a tendency of clutching, even though he's a sniper. He just needs to make sure he gets those essential picks for the team, because the sniper's first pick is the most crucial.
Petition to sub Tutsin.
Put me into that. Hold on, I need to just put my phone on charge. Hold on, before my phone dies.
The boy Tuts was he cracked last night, bro?
Was the boy Toots cracked? Was he was he cracked?
Last night I was playing some CDL with my man and Light, and we came across Ink's 5-man in a hard point.
Full team. Oh, Sleepy
Full
with
team,
a kill.
and I was cracking on them, bro.
Oh, Sleepy with a 2-piece against Rizzy. Let's see what Jean is
Jackie.
doing with control. Yeah. You need to.
You know you're cracked. You know you're cracked on someone when they started shooting your bodies every time they killed you.
Yeah. You know, like they that's when they get irritated with you, because they know that you're the player they need to shut
I
down.
was killing 3 pieces on in a hard point against them.
Sleepy has the bomb. Will Sleepy pull off the plant? It's now a 2v3. Sleepy's pulling off. Sleepy almost pulled off a ninja plant there, but Jean killed him. Jean TK'd his own teammate off planting the bomb. That was very poorly.
That was a
very
bad
poor decision
call-out.
making there. It was very poor decision making there.
I wonder where the callouts were then.
I mean, you know, by default, if you're gonna nade, you need to call out that you're going to nade, especially if you're gonna nade on A.
Also,
And
they
I
had
feel like Sleepy
planter
gave the
needs to
call out.
call that he's planting. Because there's no use giving the call out that you're throwing a nade if the guy's already planting this. So you should have said, I'm planting.
You should have said, I'm planting. Like, I'm grabbing bomb, I'm gonna go for the ninja plant. Because if they just pulled off the ninja plant, then Jean could have literally flanked them, played for time. Okay, now we have Breezy again pushing up. This XOne is completely dominating this round 3 against Pendragon.
Will Pendragon
Primo
pull a
gets the
reverse
first-
sweep?
We never know, but Primo with that first blood and Saw gets that trade for Lowski. See what I mean? But you see what I mean? X1's team chemistry, their cohesion is so on point. They always together. Sleepy
Remember that
takes
deep
on
blood again?
Adrian. It's now a 3v4. Can Pendragon pull something off there? Saw knows
Pendragon
that
have the
Breezy
advantage
is sitting
of
there.
players.
John takes out Rizzy. Look at that. Just look at that. The cohesion there. I feel like the callouts are being given, but Sword takes Breezy out, so now it is a 3v2. Let's go over to Sleepy. Sleepy still trying to maintain that mid-map cross. If he sees someone crossing, he can give the call out. He sees him, but Jean takes him out immediately. That was well played by Jean there. So last person is Theo. Theo is at the bottom of B. He's gonna try and go for a ninja plant maybe, but Pendragon takes this round 8 from XOne. I don't know, Tutla. It's a game can go anyway.
Game
You can be
go
the
anyway.
strongest team, but you know, if another team can just show that they want to play, that they want to win, it can go anyway.
You can be the strongest team and you can think, oh, I can beat everyone. But if the enemy team comes in with the mindset that they're gonna beat you today and they put in the effort to beat you, you in the good team, let's say you in the best team, you pretty positive of winning this game. You're not gonna give it your 100%. You'll be like, ah, this is an easy clap.
Exactly.
And then that team might pull out something from their back pocket.
Exactly. But that's the mindset. The mentality is one of the biggest game changers in like COD, in the COD comp scene.
And
If
attitude.
you have a good mentality and a good attitude, you go in there with the mindset that you're going to win. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. You could be playing against like the strongest team in the Pro CDL league. Primo gets that first pick on Nowski, but you could be playing
Someone
against
needs to
teams
watch
like that.
trenches. Someone
We have
is
Jean
watch
pushing.
trenches.
We have Jean pushing through trenches. He knows someone is there, but he gets killed because he couldn't hear him rustling in the grass. Rosie gets
Yeah,
that
you
kill
see,
on Breezy.
that's a problem. You must try to avoid the grass as much as possible. The slightest movement in grass, especially with these players using the A40s and some of them with the mix amps, you hear that grass move, it's over for you.
Exactly what when you have the right setup, you will be able to hear. But Sleepy tries to even it out. Sleepy gets a kill.
I
See
mean,
you take Sleepy out. Primo's the last
I don't
alive.
have the mix amp as yet, but I can still hear when someone goes through the grass. It's very loud.
It's very loud. It's very essential. But unfortunately, Pendragon also loses this.
Map goes to
Six.
X1.
6 for XOne, 3 for Pendragon. Map 2 SND goes to XOne. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm really enjoying watching XOne play, even though I'm mostly focusing on Pendragon. But I'm enjoying watching XOne pull this off because, like I said, they're a very formidable team. They've been playing, and this is the type of caliber, like any amateur team, mid-amateur team wanting to go fully pro has to aspire to be. They have to play like this, but it takes time. It takes
You can't always aim for
long
the
time.
highest team. You have to take your steps. Everyone started from the bottom.
Exactly.
If you look at Levkov and if you look at Oli and Kovs and Levkov and Kovs, yeah, Kovs made it quicker to the pro team, but Levkov also had to take the baby steps to get there. He wasn't just put there because there's a brother.
Exactly. Now we're just changing those for the last map. And if Pendragon pulls off a miracle and wins this dom off of them, then
maybe call a
we
reverse
can
sweep.
maybe call a reverse sweep. But it's a big if. Pendragon needs to pull themselves together, need to make sure they get those kills, the trades is necessary for the team. It's all that they need to do. That's legit all they need to do. They need to make sure they pull it off.
I wonder what they're saying to each other right now.
If I was Pendragon at this point, I would be saying, look, guys, we got beaten in 2 maps, but don't let us demotivate you. See this as a way to improve. See this as, okay, this is actually where we're really lacking in. And when we go into scrims, like when Pendragon does their strat talks in the week, when they scrim against teams, they look back to playing against XOne today and they can say, but remember, we tried this against XOne, it didn't work, but they did this against us and it did work. So let's try it. So they need to re-evaluate themselves, and that's what they need to do now, mid-game. They need to re-evaluate how they're going to approach XOne if they want to win this domination. Because I can guarantee you, XOne right now know that they're dominating. They know that if they just kept A and B for the first round, they can potentially still win. They can win it all, because all you need to do is you need to cap A and B, or you just need to cap 2 flags for the first round of Dom, and going into the second round of Dom you can cap 2 flags but hold it for at least 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and after that they don't have to worry about that. They then can keep Pendragon off each flag and just have Pendragon hold 1 flag. And if Pendragon gets 2 flags, the chance of them catching up to the point gap in the second round of this Dom is going to be minimal. So they need to make sure, so Pendragon needs to make sure that, number 1, XOne doesn't get that double cap, and if they do, make sure they don't get a trip cap, because once
All we need to do is get them in the spawn and watch the cutoff lanes. Get the 2 flags, don't even attempt to go for the 3rd flag unless it's really needed. At the start, get 2 flags, watch the cutoff lanes and keep them in their spawn as much as possible.
I mean, we've seen like pro players play. When you see Saint Pet domination, like a pro CDL league, you always have 2 ARs watching 2 lanes, because Saint Pet is quite a big map, and there's basically 2 to 3 lanes to watch. But when you're playing Dom, there should be only 2, and that's on the sides of Canal and on the sides of buses. So if you can get that control on each side, preventing them from pushing those lanes and getting them to spawn in P1, they can maybe take it. But XOne might have the same idea, but we'll find out now in domination. Map 3, final map for XOne if they take this, but not the final if Pendragon takes this from them. Who do you think will be the MVP for this map?
For this map or for the
For the
tournament?
domination? No, for the domination. Just for this, and then we'll go into the tournament. Look
Well,
at
for
this.
the domination now, we first need to see how they play. It's too early to decide who's gonna be the MVP. But as you can see, XOne is already flooding that B flag full on.
100%. Jean was trying to pull off a risky play there by getting straight into B, challenging like 3 to 4 members of XOne. Breezy
But if you
gets
see the
one
difference,
pick. But it's
XOne
just...
sent 4 players to B flag while Pendragon had like 1.
I don't even have the map enabled. Hold on, let me just enable the map. I don't know why I don't have the map enabled. This is... My minimap thing keeps disappearing. Okay, so Rendes gets that pick on Lowski. Jean takes out Rizzy. Theo takes out Primo. Jean gets Theo. That trade for Primo is essential because it means it's 4 members down for XOne. That means they should now push for B. But XOne is setting up so well that they're preventing Pendragon from all angles from getting B. We have Rendes watching mid-trains trying to get Theo there to back up the but Rendes gets a pick, but Theo still takes him out, gets a trade for Rizzy.
So, I have a question, Shaq.
Yeah.
Do you think Pendragon should start an academy?
I do think so. It's gonna take some time because Pendragon still has a lot of things they need to work on. But
Yeah, I
for
know, but
aspiring, you know, players in the community that want to become comp players but don't know where to start, I think any team that does start an academy is the first step into helping players who want to become, you know, who want to make a name for themselves in the pro scene. I think it's good, and I think like if Pendragon is well known in the community, that we are known, I think it's gonna help. I think it will help those that need it. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of guys who want to go into the pro scene, they just don't know where to start.
My take on this is go to Clan Wars, find the best players from Clan Wars from each team. Like the best players, not the best teams. Like obviously there'll probably be like one individual in a team that isn't that great but he plays well. And you tell him like, listen, we want you to join an academy and maybe you can go into the CDLs with this Gamers Connect tournament and stuff instead of playing CDL. But the way you practice and train them is through the Clan Wars. But you make them use the CDL rules in Clan Wars just to get the the vibe of it.
No, 100%. I agree. I'm with you on that. I'm 100% with you on that. I think it's a good momentum pace, a good pace changer for the community as well, for those that want to become pro players but don't know where to start. I think it's a big game changer. For those of you that's listening, you know, what are your thoughts on it? For those of you that's watching the stream, what are your thoughts? Is like an academy a good idea? Yes or no? Please comment. And we have Breezy taking Theo out on B flag. Like, look at the point difference. We have Pendragon at 42, we have XOne on 50. So Pendragon is trying their best to keep it close, but we're about to go for a double cap. XOne gets a double cap. It's now all XOne has to do is maintain this double cap and they'll win the first round. But if we look closely, if Pendragon can pull something out for the next minute and 30 seconds, they can close that gap and they can potentially maybe win the first round.
Anyways, we have Mr. Palaya saying that. Let me tell you what he's saying. The academy is a brilliant idea, good step for up and comers.
No, 100%
I mean, it actually
agree.
is. It's a very good plan because there's a lot of players that I know personally who message me and ask me, how do you play comp? How do we do this? What's the rules? What guns can you use? What can you not use? I want to learn. And, I mean, if they say dedicated to learning, they could become the greatest, especially from a young age. I mean, look at Mo Musa.
Brilliant young prodigy. He knows what he wants. That's the thing. He knows he wants to make a name for himself, and he is doing that already. He is a young prodigy in the community, and everybody loves the kid because he has the grit to want to make it in the pro COD scene, especially in our country as it stands. So
Honestly,
I mean, it can
I
work.
have so much hope in that kid that I feel like he'd be recognized not only in the country.
I think so too. I mean, we've spoken to him, you know, and I've spoken to him. I've played with him personally and stuff, and he has the potential. He really does. Everybody in the community knows he has the potential. He just needs to keep practicing and keep playing. And trust me, when he reaches the right age, like when he reaches 18, he's gonna be one of. I think that's just an opinion.
He's got 6 years to go to 18.
He's got 6 years to go to 18. Fair enough, but imagine 6 years of grinding COD, especially for him at his age. Imagine that.
And his level of play.
100%. Well, if we look at the score, it's 90 for XOne and 66 for Pendragon. Now the gap isn't as big or wide as I anticipated it to be, So Pendragon can hopefully still pull this off, pull a reverse sweep, and get this domination under their belt. Get one map under their belt. But they need to make sure, now that they're spawning at the C flag, they need to make sure they hold C and they watch the cutoff lanes on each side, canals and ambulance. If they can do that, because if you watch the previous round, XOne held those exact
on the
lanes.
right side and just watch down buses.
One AR and then it's with that first pick at the second round. Sleepy gets the second pick on Rizzy, but then Theo and Lowski gets killed. But bear in mind, Theo and Lowski just got a kill on Breezy. And Jean nades Theo on B flag. Rendes gets a kill on Saul. Lowski on Jean. Rendes on Lowski. Look, this is what you want in a team. You want those trades to come in. It's very important because chose each teammate in the team that, you know, they've got each other's back. No matter what happens, they've got each other's back. They've got the trades. And finally, Pendragon has secured a second flag. Now all they have to do is hold it and they'll be able to catch up. And
they don't even need to go for a triple cap.
They don't need to. This is enough. The gap isn't wide to the point where XOne can win with just one cap. And they are taking B. They're neutralizing B. Is there any pressure being applied on B? Yes. Lowski kills Breezy, but Jean kills Rizzy. Let's go over to Primo. Primo's gonna go for that B flag, but gets killed on top Hazmat by Lowski. But now they're taking the B flag because Jean took out Lowski, Adrian took out Jean, Saw took out Rendes. Breezy playing a little bit slow, calculated and careful. He gets the kill on B. That wonderful trade for Primo there, but Breezy unfortunately gets taken out. B flag still hasn't been taken. It's still on blue. It's going to the side of blue. It's going to the side of Pendragon, and Pendragon secures the B flag again. Do I see a trip cap coming? They neutraling A? No, they're taking A. They're taking A. They're going to triple cap, and that's what they're going for. Pendragon has trip capped XOne. Now, if they hold two flags, it's done. They've caught up because now XOne is neutraling B, and they're going to take C. XOne took B, neutral C, got taken off C. Never mind. C is theirs. B and C is theirs. Pendragon was on the way to catching up. You see, on Saint Pet, I think the desired spawns is C and A, C and B, not A and B. You never go for A and B on Saint Pet.
C is closer to each other than A used to be.
And that's it. I mean, it was a good call for them to try and go for A just so that they can get XOne to apply all the pressure on B to get B back.
If they still just hold two flags for the rest of the game, like constantly.
There's still 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, so. Jean anticipated with that nade kill on Saw. Sleepy gets the kill on Adrian. Rizzy kills Rendes. It's going anyway. Right now, Pendragon is putting a lot of pressure on each flag to get a triple cap, but unfortunately, Jean gets shut down by Saw, and XOne takes A back from Pendragon. But this is what you want. You want C and B. XOne is going back for that B flag. They neutral B. They're about to take B. Pendragon is going back for C.
Pendragon
no one has taken B. We've got C. We've got C. They need to get B. If they get B and hold B, they can catch up. But unfortunately, all the pressure is being applied on B. But B gets taken by Pendragon. It's such a close game. It's really such a close game. They're keeping each other off the flag. It really is. Let's go over to bird's eye view just to watch the movement. We have Jean pushing there. Doesn't get the trade for Primo, unfortunately, but Rendes gets the trade after 2 kills. They still got 1 minute and 15 seconds. If they get that B flag, they can still bring it back. Let's go to the side of XOne. Let's watch what XOne is doing. We have Theo. Okay, Theo is pushing bottom restaurant. He's gonna try and get that B, protect that B, make sure no one gets it. He's saying this is my flag, nobody's taking it. It's like capture the flag. Only now they've captured it, now they're gonna hold it. Theo takes out Breezy.
In my opinion, capture the flag was one of the good comp game modes.
It was one of the best, especially in Modern Warfare 2 times. XOne is gonna take this. Yeah, they've taken this.
Yeah,
it's about 40 seconds. It's about 40 seconds. If Pendragon pulls off. Back. Yeah, there's no coming back. It's about 30 seconds. The game is close, but unfortunately XOne took this hands down. XOne dominated round 3 of the losers bracket. I mean, we give it to them. They have the chem. There, but let's just take a look at Lowski for a quick second. He's sitting on top ambulance, making sure XOne has control on Canal's side, and he gets a cross map kill. Well done to Lowski. Unfortunately, Pendragon is going to lose the domination map. It will go to the way of XOne. XOne 167, Pendragon 139. XOne takes 3 maps and take the win for round 3 in the losers bracket. GG's to XOne, GG's to Pendragon.
Yes,
you did try
bro.
your best, but now you know this is the type of team you want to be up against. I mean, if you look at the stats, just look at the stats. Nobody in XOne has above 30 kills. Everybody equally divided.
It's a team game.
It's a team
Not
game.
individual.
It's all about the teamwork, bro. It's all about the teamwork. If the team can do right by each other, they'll win it. Just put a young GG there. That's it, guys. That's it from the Pendragon Dream Team. Tutla, join me.
See you guys
We
again
shall see you
later.
guys later. And I'm gonna probably upload a video later tonight, so please catch me on my channel. Probably a Bioshock video. But other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.